Alright, so today I am going to be doing the Jaclyn Hill Ride or Die Tag. I was really excited when I saw she made this video because I've always been curious. YouTubers are constantly pushing or talking about a new product because companies are constantly coming out with new stuff. So I wanted to know what really is your favorite. If you can only have one of every product, what would it be? So I was really excited to find out hers and other people that she has tagged. So today I'm going to be sharing with you my ride or die products. So these are one of every makeup item that I want to talk about that if I could only have one, if I was on a desert island and I could only have one foundation or one mascara, what would it be? So let's get started. Alright, so I don't have a ride or die primer. I'm not that into primers. I want to find one. So if you have a favorite primer, please leave it down below and I'll give it a try. But my ride or die foundation that I have used now since sophomore year of college, so that's like 3 years, is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I actually found out about this because I was watching the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders making the team TV show on CMT, and I was like looking up what foundation they use because they literally dance for like 4 hours and it's 100 degrees out, and this is what came up in an article that they did. So I was like, well, if it's good enough for the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, it's good enough for me. So I've probably gone through like 5, 6, I don't know how many bottles of this. I apply it with a damp beauty blender. That's my favorite way. I don't find that it ever really looks cakey. It's full coverage and I love it. It lasts all day. My ride or die concealer is the Urban Decay Naked Concealer. This is probably my 4th tube of this. I have tried other high-end concealers, drugstore concealers. I just can't find something that covers like this does and also doesn't break up on me. I don't have a huge problem with concealers necessarily creasing, but I find that they will break up right here throughout the day because I have some redness, so that's something that I'm a little concerned about. So if I find that it's breaking up, then it's not a concealer for me. But this one, if you've not tried it, you really, really need to. It comes in so many different shades. I am in light warm. So it has like the warm undertones and the neutral undertones depending on what kind of look you're going for. So my favorite powder for setting my under eyes or for baking any part of my face is the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This thing's big. You get a lot in it. I probably only go through 2 of these a year, so really it's not that expensive for how much product you're getting, and there's just nothing else that I've found for myself personally that works as good. Now my other favorite all over powder is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting palette. Now this is not going to add any coverage to your makeup, but I use these different powders on my face to set my makeup, and it just gives the most natural glow to your skin. I particularly like to mix the lighter two to kick off the bake underneath my eyes on a big fluffy brush, and I think it just looks so pretty. I've almost hit pan on these two, and then this one's just a little bit warmer that sometimes I'll put as a bronzer topper if I really want that warm glowing look. Now for my favorite bronzer. It is the Hoola Benefit Bronzer. As you can see, I have hit some major pan on this bronzer. I need a new one. I've gone through so many of these. It's that perfect, slightly cool tone bronzer that you can just use it all over the face to warm things up, or you can use it really to contour, which is kind of, I do like a sloppy contour with it, is kind of what I call it. And this is definitely my everyday go-to bronzer. I know how it is going to perform, and it's never patchy on me. My favorite blush, since I am such a pinky girl, is the Bobbi Brown Peony Blush. It is so pretty. It is just a really bright pink blush. I've had this now for over a year, and I'm not even close to running out of it. It's just really bright. It's not patchy, and it's pigmented, but it's not like overly pigmented where you put it on and you're like, oh crap, I look like a Barbie doll. So I think it's just the perfect color if you are into pink blushes. My favorite highlighter, which shouldn't come to a shock since she is the creator of this tag, is the Jaclyn Hill Champagne Pop by Becca highlighter. I can't. So what I'm wearing today, by the way, I'm wearing all of these products. If you're curious, this is what my makeup look is today. I have all of them on, and this has just been my absolute favorite highlighter. I was a little hesitant with the price at $38, but I've had this now for a year, and I'm not even close to running out of it. So I think any Becca highlighter, if you've been wanting it, it's definitely worth the investment. It's gonna last you. Now moving on to eyes. I really love the luminous lashes, so I usually keep my eyeshadow very simple. As you can see today, I just have one color in the crease, and my go-to for that is a Bobbi Brown eyeshadow, and it's called Toast. It's just this perfect little warm tone neutral brown that I love to throw in the crease. I'll even sometimes use it to like contour my nose if I want to. I'll use it underneath the lash line just very slightly and all throughout the crease, just really messy. And it just gives a nice color and depth to your eye opposed to just going completely shadow free. So this is my go-to since I'm not usually a big palette girl, because I only use like a third of the colors in the palette because I don't usually do like a really in-depth smoky eye. Now, I will say actually what I do quite often is instead of grabbing a whole makeup palette, I use a little bit of the Champagne Pop just right underneath the brow, or today I have just with my finger. I put just a smidge of it right on the lid. So, I mean, I just multi-use for your product. Why not? And then it helps you rationalize the price. You know. My favorite brow item is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I love this thing to death. Mine is broken. The spoolie fell off on the bottom. I love it to death. I'm almost out. I am so excited. I only have this much left. I'm so excited to finally buy a new one so my spoolie will be attached. But I just love this thing. I've tried other high-end, low-end, and I just cannot find something else that I love quite as much as this. It's just so easy, and I think it looks really natural. My favorite eyeliner, I'm not really a big eyeliner person. I have in like other points in my life been really into eyeliner. Now sometimes I'll just slightly do it to more like define the actual like line on my eye, not to do like a wing. And my go-to for that is the Sephora Fine Line Eyeliner 24-Hour Felt Liner Waterproof. It's just not too expensive. I think it lasts all day, but it also, you don't have to like rub your eye vigorously to get it off, and I really enjoyed it. So now for mascara. You all know I love mascara. I like trying new ones, but I do have a few that I go back to again and again. It was really hard for me to narrow it down to just one, but if I had to choose just one, it would be this Marc Jacobs. It's the Velvet Noir mascara. I absolutely love it. It's what's on my lashes today. It's kind of like the bristle is a little bit smaller than the Better Than Sex mascara, which I like, but I constantly get it on my face because the wand is so large. So I love this one. It gives you really bold, luminous lashes. So for lip products, I'm going to start with actually a like lip care item. I have very sensitive lips, and especially in the winter they can get dry and crack really easily. So my go-to is the Aquaphor Lip Repair by Eucerin. I keep these all over. I have them in my purse, nightstand, bathroom, just everywhere. I love these things, and they're the only one I trust, and they just keep my lips nice and moist. So now for my favorite lipstick. It's what I have on my lips right now. This is just, it's my go-to. I love the formula, but it's not just the formula, it's also the color. It's MAC Pink Nouveau. This is probably my third tube. It is just my go-to color, and I love it. I really got into it when I used to work for Lily Pulitzer because it just goes so well with all of her items. So I constantly need like a pink lip because it's just what I was wearing, and it's still creamy, but it's matte. It lasts all day. I love it. Now my last item is a gloss. I love this Chanel gloss. It was a splurge item for me. It was, I want to say, I think it was my first Chanel item I ever had. It might be, but I love it. It's the number 87. It's It doesn't say the name on here, but I think it's called like Seashell or something like that. It's just a really great nude gloss. It does have a little sparkle in it, but nothing like obvious. And you can just wear it on its own. You can just wear it over any nude lip and it'll just give you a nice glossy look. All of my ride or die items, and I'd love to know what yours are, and I know Jaclyn would too, so go ahead and make your own ride or die video. I'd be so interested in seeing it, so if you do, leave a comment down below with a link to it and I want to check it out. So I'm going to be working really hard on uploading more great quality content like this for y'all, but I want to make sure it's what you actually want to see. I'm challenging myself to do 2 posts. It's 2 posts a week. I had only been doing 1 a week and then I missed 2 weeks because I was out of town, but I am going to be challenging myself from here on out to do 2 videos a week. So please give this video a big thumbs up if you are excited for me to be coming out with 2 new videos every week, and also leave a comment down below so I can know what you want to see. I have lots of ideas, but I also want to make sure that I'm creating content that y'all are excited about, so please let me know what you're interested in so I can make things that you are excited to see. And if you are not already, please subscribe. I will try to put a thing right here for you so you can just easily click. And I hope you have a great day. I can't wait to see you next time.